What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American, here today to react and learn about Norwegian Easter. And I hope everyone had a very happy Easter. Now, us Americans, we have our Easter traditions, like egg hunts and chocolate rabbits and maybe even going to the mall and taking a photo or picture with a guy in a big bunny rabbit costume. I don't know if Norwegians do that too. But today I'm very interested in learning about what Norwegians do for Easter. So with that being said, let's take a look.
Bag. Sun wall.
This wall?
Yeah, it's actually just a wall that receives direct sunlight.
Why?
Whoa, what is this? A sun wall? Sundveg? Solveg. Is this a Norwegian word? Solveg?
Solveg. Sun wall.
This wall?
Yeah, it's actually just a wall that receives direct sunlight.
Norwegians have a word for a wall that gets direct sunlight? There's a specific word for that? That's very interesting. I don't know what that has to do with Easter, but that's interesting.
Why is it so special?
Well, now since it's Easter, people are craving the sun after a long winter.
Norwegians are obsessed with Easter.
I love that Norwegians are obsessed with Easter. For a long time, I didn't even know if Norway celebrated Easter or not. I had no idea. So Easter for Norwegians, is it kind of like a symbol that the time of year is changing and it's getting warmer outside? Maybe that's nice.
Almost as popular as Christmas.
I'm really curious to learn more about what are all your different Easter traditions.
Yeah.
Well, let's find some Norwegians and ask what they're doing this Easter.
Yeah, I'm quite interested in this as well because we have a lot of traditions in the United States that of what we think of when we think of Easter. Like, it's very specific. Eggs, bunny rabbits, like maybe traveling and stuff like that. For some people, it has to do with like religion and like crosses and going to church and stuff like that in America anyway. So I'm interested what this means for Norwegians, who, and Norwegians apparently love Easter, which is great.
What are you doing this Easter?
I'm going to the mountains, as I've been doing for the past 29 years.
Really?
That's all my life.
I'm going to the cabin with my family, do some skiing and eat some good food.
Oh my God. This is, oh my God. This is the most freaking Norwegian stuff I've ever heard. Ever. I should have thought about this, because Norwegians like enjoy hiking and skiing and stuff, right? So of course, during Easter, like, do Norwegians have time off for the holiday, like off work, like a lot of Americans do? Us Americans, we might travel to visit our family, but Easter is not like, it's not a time for going hiking or being outside, like to go to a cabin or nature. That is such a Norwegian thing. That is so funny. That's awesome, though.
Going to the mountains skiing.
Is this little one coming
Skiing?
too?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
I'm going.
Oh my God. Skiing, hiking, and mountains. That is literally what like a lot of Norwegians do. I had no idea. That is so much better than what, like, in America, this makes me feel very, very lazy. We just like go to people's houses and sit around. And you might take your kids out to like the park or an Easter egg hunt or do that in your house or backyard. But none of this like nature stuff. This is totally different.
Going up to my family cabin.
Cabin.
Hotel. Skiing.
Go skiing. Picklers, of course. Oranges.
Skiing and ja.
Det første badet i sjøen, det herlig i påska.
This is so fascinating to me. All of the Norwegians are going skiing. Like, us Americans, we're not even thinking about skiing or snow or winter, really, especially this year. It's been very mild. we're not thinking about any of this nature stuff, but like every Norwegian here is going to a mountain or a cabin. A cabin. Like the fact that Norwegians have cabins is awesome. That's something I'm very jealous of. Like in America, we don't have cabins. Like we don't own cabins or go to cabins and lakes and mountains. Or that sounds very nice though. I like that a lot, and I like that Norwegians do that for the Easter holiday too.
Going to visit my parents in Fredrikstad.
Doing a city Easter.
Yes.
So as you can hear, most Norwegians are spending their Easter up at the mountains or outside skiing. But we also do have a term for when you're staying in the city. It's called bypåske.
Bypåske. So this is specifically if you're staying in the city for the holiday or Easter. Bypåske. I mean, most Americans are like, honestly, going to someone's house and maybe having like a meal or something to eat. So most of us are not going out to a mountain or skiing. That's still so funny to me.
We're serious about Easter.
Why do you think that is?
We're depressed people, you know, it's dark in winter, so now that
Right.
the sun comes out, we have to enjoy it.
Right. That makes a lot of sense, actually. It's not even a joke. Like, Norwegians have to survive a much more harsh, long winter. So when Easter comes around and the sun comes out, Norwegians really like to take advantage of that. So that makes a lot of sense, even though it's very different to how we think about Easter time in America. But it makes a lot of sense. It's cool. The sun.
What about any other interesting Norwegian traditions like påskekrim? Do you read it?
Påskekrim?
My family watches påskekrim every day.
Oh, påskekrim. Hold on. I forgot.
Påskekrim.
I forgot about this. Oh yeah. What little I know about Norwegian Easter is this. There's a word for it. Påskekrim. I remember there's like true crime. Norwegians like watch crime or read crime books during Easter. I forget why that is. That is so funny. That is the most random thing ever. Like, no Americans know this. I feel like I have special information here that Norwegians are doing. Like, Americans, like, I would think that this is very, very strange. A little weird. Norwegians are a little strange for looking at crime, Easter crime. That's so awesome. That's so funny. Yeah, okay.
Every day in Easter.
There's always the påskekrim on the back of the milk. That's
Back of the milk? On the milk bottles? The cartons. There's Påske Misteret. This is like a little comic, but it's like cartoons. It's like cute little animals. How is this? It looks like cute animals, like a bunny rabbit and a chicken. A cartoon on the milk. Does this have to do with crime or violence or what?
I always solve that krim.
Yeah. What's up with Easter Bunny?
I really don't know.
Ja, barnen får ju påskägg och de ska gömma den och ska de finna var ägget är och så blir de så glada så.
Oh, okay. I'm glad somebody is talking about the Easter eggs and the Easter bunny, because it's good for me to know that some things are the same between America and Norway for Easter. Both of us have the Easter bunny and the rabbit and the eggs and hiding them and Easter egg hunts. So that's normal in Norway too. So it seems like Norway has a lot of what we do in America for Easter, but Norway also has more Easter traditions, like going to the cabin or in the mountains, and the påskekrim, the true Easter crime, that stuff.
What are some typical things you'll eat around this time of year?
Okay.
Chocolate.
Yeah.
Quick lunch, of course.
Oh, yes.
Quick lunch and...
Chocolate and marzipan. Small Easter eggs filled with some like cream stuff with chocolate around. Lamb leg.
Eggs with cream. This is like a chocolate candy or something. So we, Americans, when we think of Easter, we think of chocolate rabbits, candy inside of, we have plastic eggs with candy, little candies inside of them. We also have Peeps. Does Norway enjoy Peeps? That's like a, it's like a marshmallow candy that tastes kind of bad, actually. But Norwegians have kvikklunch as well. So Norwegians eat kvikklunch for Easter as well. Okay.
With lots of garlic in.
Lamb.
Oh,
Do you usually
lamb.
like decorate your
Lamb, that's interesting. I'm trying to think before we move on to decorations. Norwegians might eat lamb. You know, it's funny, because in America, I don't really think that there is a defined Easter meal, like an Easter food. Like, you might gather and have brunch, like breakfast, like pancakes or bacon, or you might, I don't know, you might have anything. There's really no Easter meal for America. Everyone kind of has their own tradition. Yeah, I've never really thought about that. Yeah, okay. So this is decorations, okay.
house in any way during the Easter, or your cabin?
My cabin is full. Of course, every Norwegian has a cabin.
Is that true? Is that actually true? That's insane. Like, does every Norwegian actually have a cabin? Because owning a cabin or a second house or residence in America, that means you're like rich. That is very abnormal. Very, very strange. But in Norway, like, do most families have a cabin? That is really amazing. That's like an awesome part of Norwegian culture.
Bjerk som spretter ut, og så har jeg litt påskekyllinger og litt påskeegg og gule lys.
Nice.
But when you decorate for Easter, how do you do it?
What do you call it? You blow the egg.
Do you like...
What? Huh? Wait, what?
What do you call it? You blow the egg.
What? What? What is that? Huh? What are they saying? What does that mean? Blow the egg? Blow the egg? What is it? What does that mean? I feel like I don't understand. Is that like a balloon or something? Is this a decoration? What?
Do you like blow on eggs and paint them?
No, it's not things I usually do.
Blow on the egg and paint? Okay, in America, like sometimes people paint eggs. That's an Easter decoration, painting eggs. What is this blowing on the egg? I'm not sure what that means.
Probably done it when I was a kid.
Yeah, I used to when my kids were small.
That's the best Easter decoration thing is you empty an egg and then you just paint like chickens and bunnies and stuff on the outside, right?
Yeah. Yes, there's a technique to it. Yes.
Okay.
So
yeah. Not all American families like go the full way and like paint eggs, but most families in America have Easter decorations that we get out once a year with like, I don't know, rabbits and flowers or like Easter colors and put it around the house for like a week. Yeah, a lot of families do that. And some families paint eggs, especially if you have children, and do the Easter egg hunt with candy if you have children. So Easter is really interesting. There's a lot of stuff just for kids. For us adults, it's mostly like we just get together and have like a nice time. And if there's no children, I don't even know. You just kind of hang out. It feels like largely a children's holiday in America. For some Americans, it's more of a religious holiday, actually. But in Norway, this is really fascinating because it seems like all Norwegians really love Easter and Norway seems to do a bit more with Easter, actually.
do you understand why Norwegians love Easter now?
It seems like it's really the best of both worlds in between the winter and the spring, summer.
Yeah.
I get it.
What are your favorite Easter tradition?
Happy Easter!
God påske!
Huh. That is very interesting. This video was by Visit Norway, and I got to give it a like, because I really enjoyed that. I loved that they were interviewing Norwegians, because that really gave me a lot of insight into what Norwegians really plan to do around the Easter holiday. Like, I didn't know Norwegians go to the cabin or in the mountains or for a hike or skiing. Skiing! I should have known. I should have known. The crime stuff on the milk carton. That I didn't know it's on the milk carton. That's funny to me. And eating lamb. I don't know if Norway has like a traditional Easter meal or if it's just kind of random, like whatever you like. But there's a lot of fun, interesting stuff about Norwegian Easter that I learned here today. And for that, I enjoyed this quite a bit. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment with your thoughts on Easter traditions in Norway or what you did for Easter this year. That'd be very fun to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and Norwegian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.